everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Milwaukee. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And checking out Orlando. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And I think for the Magic, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year, anyway.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Collins is out there with MP. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, the guard pair form will be Suggs and Bain. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. And it's Bitadze in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now that we have over half of this season completed, Greg, what are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Bucket is good.
Tossing around that 250 lbs, Turner going right through the contact.
Now, here's Bain. 17 points in his last outing. To the paint. And Bitadze throws it down.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. The question on everybody's mind is, will they surpass the 71-72 Lakers, 33 wins in a row? We will see tonight.
I don't even know how you describe the winning streak this team is on. It's a combination of the talent this crew has, but the confidence and self-belief and togetherness, cohesiveness that these guys have. It's a special thing to behold.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And here is Bain, following the three-pointer by MP, and the Magic another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Buries it from three-point range. MP's got 6 points.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now, here's Suggs. 8 points his last outing, and the ball goes out of bounds. Touched by MP.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Black's checked in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Black. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And the three off target. Bucks leading by 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was simply terrific. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And here is Bain, following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Banchero. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Bucks have gotten 6 of 7 shots to fall in the first quarter. They're off and running. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the third player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And, Shams, we appreciate the report.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Making some changes. Carter comes in for Goga Bitadze, and it's Richardson in for Wagner. The Bucks also changing it up. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Turner, and Thomas subbed in for Green. Milwaukee leading by 9. MP outside. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. Off the run, a nice shot by Black.
Black doing just enough to create space for the score. Really solid handles on display that time.
Kuzma passes to MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here is Carter. Carter sets the pick for Bain. Pass to Richardson. Clock at 6. Feed away. Black, no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. It's a 13-point game. Rollins the pass to MP. Good on the triple. MP's got 24 points.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Top of the key. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Bucks ahead, up by 16. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but Banchero's checked in for Orlando. Jalen Suggs comes in for Richardson. And then for Milwaukee, Antetokounmpo's checked in for Jang. Green comes in for Prince. And MP subbed in for Thomas. Milwaukee leading by 17. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black. And it's Bain in at the 3 slot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Outside, Bain. Pass to Banchero. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. One thing this team loves about Kevin Porter Jr., Clark, he scores the ball.
Yes, he does. He's a walking bucket. You know, we've seen him average about 20 per game for a season, and the one thing you don't have to worry about with Kevin Porter Jr., he's going to keep it in attack mode all the time. Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Now let's head over to the sideline for a report on Miles Turner. What have they told you there, Allie?
Thanks. I just talked with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. He told me that the issue is a sore back. They're trying to work out the stiffness now. By their estimation, no further damage can be caused by playing on this particular injury, so they're going to roll the dice and he's going to play.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
It's always a bit of a relief to know things aren't as serious as they might have been. Hope to see him back really soon.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Jalen Suggs is a tone setter for this Magic team, putting his body on the line with his constant activity. Coach Jamal Mosley said, quote, he wears his emotion and his heart on his sleeve. He's pure. There's so much love there. That's why this group is the way it is, because of how he is. Back to you.
He's a culture setter. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Orlando's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 16-7 run. Back to MP. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists tonight. Magic shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Wagner outside. Pass to Bain. Wide open. Rebounded by the Bucks. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
59 seconds left in the first half. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And now, your Orlando Dancers.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Rollins checked in for Porter. .56 seconds left here in the second. Banchero finds Wagner. Outside, Bain. It's good from long range. Bain's got his second basket of the night.
And you have to stay connected to Bain. He's too good off the catch.
Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. Back to MP. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Wagner missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hello, everybody. The news is in. Players of the week have been named. Let's see who's hot. The Western Conference winner, Victor Wembanyama.
Tremendous effort lately from this guy, Victor, 7'4". This dude is 7'4". Folks, I mentioned because skills-wise, he's kind of like a small forward.
Lots of great NBA players from France, but he has a good shot at being the best of that group. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Bucks.
Rebounding, clearly an emphasis of theirs coming in. Everyone's bringing the energy and putting in that work.
Gotta appreciate the blue-collar approach.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And Clark, I've got to say, you might have been one of the first true combo forwards. And that's not a rarity anymore.
No, it's common. It's actually 13 to a dozen now when you talk about the versatility of forwards in this league. At sizes going north of 6'8", ability to make threes and go rack to rack. You're not boxed into any one position nowadays. It's all about being a skilled, versatile basketball player, regardless of your size. And I love it for the game and for the spectators.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with MP, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Three-pointer. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
3 points.
Green's got 5 assists tonight. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside, Bane. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
The 3 from MP. Banchero grabs the board.
Really good shot contest there and made it tough for the shooter.
We often see Paolo Banchero with the ball late in the shot clock clutch, and he usually delivers.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you shut off his dribble drive and then you seal off the retreat, and because he's so strong and good with the ball, he can bump you and get into the spot he wants to. He's got great power, and he's really a good finisher around the goal, too.
Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. And the layup falls. Suggs has got 9.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Well, the ability of Turner to put the ball on the floor and take it strong to the bucket makes him valuable for his team.
Bane looking around. Batadze, a screen on Rollins. Here's Bane. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Wow, Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, "This is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team." Guys, back to you.
A young, exciting team. Allie, we thank you very much. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to MP. And another one that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Bane against Rollins. Bane kicks to Banchero. 5 on the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
The ball goes to Milwaukee.
Well, a chance to check out some stats for Desmond Bane.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
The Magic making a switch here. Black's checked in. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jang, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Thomas checked in for A.J. Green. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Rollins. Outside, Bane. There's a good screen. They get it again.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Kuzma. Kicks it out to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Banchero outside. To the middle. He's looking for Batazzi and finds him.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
MP outside. The Bucks working the ball around. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bane for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bane's got 9. And here's MP for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Bucks on top, running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And while we can, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet.
Making a switch here. MP's checked in. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. And a wide open look for Bane. And it's off from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Prince. Back to MP. The shot's good on the assist by Prince.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And so Suggs with it. He brings it up for Orlando. Now Wagner. Back to Suggs. The Magic again can't hit.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
A nice shot by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Suggs passes to Banchero.
2 minutes.
Bain against Porter. Batadze setting a screen for Suggs. Takes the three. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Suggs clearly on a mission right there. He went to the line looking for payback.
And finished off by Porter.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Banchero outside. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bucks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the loser.
And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Prince kicks to MP. Good, another from 3.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Payne for 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And here is MP. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. See you later.
Ice cream, she was so sweet.